guys, Adam with Swell back here again with you, and we got a call from a customer that had a 2015 Chaparral Vortex, as you can see in this picture here, and he was wondering how he can set it up to wake surf. People generally come to our website because they find our wake shapers and hope that they can just slap a wake shaper on the side of the boat, and that's going to get them going. With jet boats, it's a little bit tougher than that. And so I just want to walk you through a few things that we should talk about. This 2015 Chaparral that this customer called about specifically, this is just one I found online that was similar to what he had. He had a 223 to 22 foot boat, um, and he had stock ballast. The stock ballast in these boats is about 700 pounds. Now, the challenge with jet boats is that the jets tend to push the boat up and out of the water as you go, and it shoots jets basically right where you're going to surf. You know, you're going to surf 10 feet behind the boat, and it shoots the jets right at your surf wave. And attaching our wake shaper to the side of the boat actually changes the way the water moves around the boat, and it puts the wave farther to the center of the boat, the surf wave, which is even worse for this jet boat because it's going to shoot even more water right at your feet as you're trying to surf. And so what we consider surfing is tossing the rope. And you know, if you have a 8-year-old or a 10-year-old that weighs 80 pounds, they may be able to do it behind this boat. But specifically, what I'm talking about today is getting an adult to surf behind a jet boat. Now, this is specifically today we're talking about this Chaparral, but this goes with any jet boat, Yamaha or otherwise. And even the Yamaha boats, this factory ballast is not typically enough to get a full-grown adult to surf. I'm 210 pounds. I'm not going to surf behind a Yamaha. That's factory. Even the new 24-foot ones, typically, unless I have a huge board, I'm not going to be able to surf behind it. Um, and I know these are all around boats and people use them for a lot of things, but a lot of people want to surf behind these boats. And so I'm going to show you what you should expect and what you need to get this boat surfing. So the first thing that we want to talk about is we need to get the back of the boat down in the water so that those jets shoot underwater, not above the water. And to do that, we need ballast. We need weight in the boat. And we created a bundle recently to do this, to make it easy for you guys to pick up. Obviously, you know, if you're coming to our website, you're going to expect to spend, you know, $300 for a Wakeshaper and slap it on and surf. This is going to be a little bit more than that. But please don't buy a Wakeshaper and expect it to work. It's just not going to work for you. So I'm filming this video because I just don't want you to be disappointed. I want you to go out and you spend $350, wait a couple days for it to show up, take it out for the weekend, and realize it doesn't work. Watch this video to the end, and I will tell you exactly what you need to get it set up. For this boat specifically, if you have a 19-foot or smaller jet boat, I don't have any answers for you. The chances of you getting that thing to surf without having a massive surfboard or paddleboard or something are slim. I mean, they're generally single engine boats and they're just really, really, really hard to get set up. And so for this video specifically, I'm talking about 21-foot boats and larger. And so the bundle that I put together for this customer that he picked up and he's surfing and he's happy was this jet boat bundle that we put together. And so it has these two bags that are kind of shaped with this little notch here. These are 725 pounds each, and they are made to sit on the back rear facing seats that are in most of these boats. If you don't have back rear facing seats, they may not work. This setup may not work for you. But most of these boats, Yamaha, Chaparrals, Scarabs, they all have these rear-facing seats. And these bags are designed to sit on the rear-facing seat here. And they have straps here so that you can actually run a rope through them and tie them into place. These aren't going to just stay there. As soon as you hit the throttle, they'll fall off if you don't have them strapped in. So put these on the back of the boat on each side. So you're gonna have one on each of those rear seats. And this pump right here, included in the bundle, is going to plug into a cigarette lighter, 12 volt adapter, whatever you want to call it. And you throw this head of the pump in here into the lake, and you connect this with a quick connect that comes with the fittings for these bags, and you fill it with water. It's going to fill this bag in 5 minutes. Each of these bags in 5 minutes each. And to drain them, there's a plug on the backside. You can open up the plug and just let it drain to the lake. You can also take this pump and you take this pump head and you put it onto the bag and then throw this hose here into the water and it will suck it dry. The other thing we need, so we're gonna have one of these on each of the rear seats on the back of the boat. The other thing we need is this bag. This is a 750-pound fat sack bag, and we're gonna put that on the surf side in the boat. So you can kind of put it on the floor on the surf side if you want. It's best if you can get it on the seats over on the surf side, so it's leaning the boat a little bit to the surf side, which is gonna help develop that wave along with our Wakeshaper that you're gonna put on the opposite side of the surfer. So you're going to attach that to, if you're surfing regular, you're going to be surfing on the port side of the boat, and you're going to attach our Wakeshaper on the starboard side of the boat. And for our Wakeshaper, I would recommend for these boats, you want our slim version. And so this has four 3-inch suction cups that's going to attach on the side of the boat, and it's going to hold really well. It does float, so if it does come off, you can just go turn around and grab it. These things work really well along with the ballast upgrade that we're talking about. So for this boat here, this Wakeshaper is going to go right about here in this range right here. And then we're going to be surfing regular. If we're surfing goofy, we're going to put it on the other side of the boat. And just so we can run through it here, these fat sack bags that I talked about are going to sit on this seat, and the bottom of them is going to sit on the swim platform. So it's going to kind of go like that on each of these seats. And that, along with the bag that we're going to put on the inside of the boat, the 750-pound bag, is going to get you 2,200 pounds of ballast. Now, this boat's going to have about 700 pounds of ballast stock. You also want to fill up the stock ballast as well, because the more weight, the better with these boats. And with that, you should be able to surf with a regular sized board as a full grown adult, no problem. Now, the last thing that you're going to want to play with a little bit, because each boat is a little bit different as far as the wave goes, is the speed. Generally, I tell people to start at about 11 miles an hour and go up and down from there. If you have speed control, you can just kind of hit up, to 11.2, 11.4, 11.6, or in down until you really see that wave develop and the wash kind of go over the wave instead of kind of into where you're surfing. And that's really what you're looking for, is it for a nice clean wave. And this bundle with this Wakeshaper will get you there. Chaparral, Yamaha, Scarab, whatever kind of jet boat, it'll get you there. If you guys have any questions, you can give us a call. Our number I'm going to put on the bottom of the screen here, 651-400-2389. We'll be happy to answer any questions for you, or if you have questions specifically about this setup or your boat, give us a call. You can also email us at support@swellwake.com, and we can answer your questions there. Hope this helps, guys. Hope this helps get you set up. Hope this helps get you surfing. Reach out anytime. Cheers.